Hey guys, what's up? So, today is day 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Today is day 9 already. Yeah, man. So, day 9 of lockdown. And what I have here is my bills. So, I kept all my bills of my maintenance of my baby, my MX-5 NC. NC1. Yeah, so I have divided them into 2018, 2019 and 2020, and by the looks of it, 2018 holds the champion for the most amount of money spent. I haven't really calculated yet, that's what I'm going to be doing with y'all today, and I'll be going through what I've changed, look through some of this, and honestly I'm like, I changed this, I cannot even remember, but it does make sense because I got my car in 2017, I think around November, around November, and then 2018 was the year that I just like, okay, so many things to change. Then 2019 slowly decreased based on papers, and then 2020 I only have one so far. So yeah, let's go through them together, shall we? Alright, so 2018 I started in February, so this is the normal services. Engine oil, I went Motis, and then what, oil filter, I was like gel filter. The normal maintenance, the normal servicing of my MX-5 is quite normal, so the total came up to about 332 including the engine oil, so that's one. And then the next one, I went back to Burma's. This one I did it at H&M Motorsports. Okay, so at this point of time, I really didn't know which mechanic to go to. I was just basing off of people that recommended, so I was just trying different places. You can tell in 2018, I went to mostly Burma's. Okay, on the 5th of March, I went to Burma's. This I see towing already. I think it was when my car couldn't start and I was dead in paradigm. I think so. Not too sure. Yeah, I think it's that time. So I had to replace the fuse. It was really just the fuse, so I could have just gotten the fuse and just replaced it and started my car, but at that point of time I really didn't know what was wrong. So I towed it back to Mazda, Burma's, and so labor to replace battery, diagnosing, fuse, battery, bulb, roof lamp, bush. I changed my bush before. I didn't know. Yeah. So all this added up to 451 ringgit 50 cent. Next, what is this for? Okay, so this is when my aircon had problems, and until now guys, I'm telling you, I still don't know what is the core problem of my aircon, but let me just walk you through it. Okay, so this one I went to Denso. This was also recommended by one of the MX-5 guys. It worked for a while lah. I remember when I turned my aircon on, it went ta 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 ta. I was like, oh, what's that? So yes, so when I went here, apparently they are an aircon specialist, and he said you just have to change your hose. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm just going to change my hose. That was not the case. So I changed my hose, welding hose union, O-ring, comp oil, complementary oil, I don't know what's comp oil, vacuum and refill, labor charge. So this amounted to 461 ringgit 10 cent. I had a lot of aircon problems. I just had a lot of problems at 2018. Okay, what is this now? I went back to Burma's. This is diagnosing to check starter fuse condition, check battery. So this one, I have no idea. I think my aircon, let me see. This is 30th of May. This is 15th of May. So I guess I went on the 15th of May, and after that I felt that my aircon was still not working right. I think I still had a problem with my fuse, because it says fuse blown when paddle shifter was being used. Wiper motor's fuse is temporarily being used for, I think, my starter fuse. So yeah, advised to replace starter motor. Quotation gave to customer. Wow. Okay, so the diagnosing cost 70 ringgit. Then what did I do next? Oh, this is okay. On the 27th of June, I labor to replace my starter motor, miscellaneous consumable items, wash and vacuum. So I bought a starter fuse. Anything else? No, so that's about that. So my starter is the one that cost 920 ringgit. My fuse cost, how much is my fuse? 260. And then the labor 120, and consumable items is 10 ringgit. So yeah, okay, this is nothing much. So altogether, to change my starter motor is 1,053 ringgit and 40 cents. Okay, and then next, on the 4th of July, I went back to Burma. Wow, I went back a lot. Top up refrigerant, okay, so my aircon again, clean up compressor socket, miscellaneous consumable items, to check AC not cold, to do general checking, again, something around my AC. So they just cleaned my compressor socket, which was 39 ringgit, and then consumable items was 10 ringgit. Didn't know what's that. So I bought engine oil from Kamloops, 10W30. This was on the 24th of July. What is this for? I went back to Burma's lubrication service, 130,000 km, wash and vacuum, cartridge oil filter, I changed that, packing, drain, plug washer. Okay, so all of this amounted to 107 ringgit 55 cents. And then my aircon still wasn't working right, so I went to this other guy in Klang that also another member recommended me, and then he was like, oh, everything's okay, so he just added gas, 30 ringgit. Until now, don't know. Some people, actually just one guy, the fucker that sold his MX-5, yeah, we're like very good friends lah. So he always said that my car got toyo one. So I went to Burma on the 14th of August to change my evaporator. And my evaporator cost like 1,876 ringgit. Okay. Not the biggest one yet. And then I had a crack on my windscreen. I did a video on that. I went to Dr. Chermin, 70 ringgit. Ho ho ho. This is the big one. So end of the year on the 8th of November. Okay. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Labor to replace V-belt tensioner and pulley idler. Labor to replace labor to replace front brake pad. Labor to replace flywheel oil seal. Remove and refit engine assembly. Whoa! Labor to replace upper arm. Labor to replace steering gear, alignment and balancing. Labor to replace compressor. Labor to replace condenser, gas, compressor oil, wash and vacuum. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of things happened in November of 2018, and it amounted to 10,791 ringgit. This was the big one that I was like, oh, my heart damn pain, my bank account damn pain, everywhere was just automatically very painful. But after this, I had quite an okay time with my car. I went back to Burma, and I think this was one of the last times I went back there. I cannot remember. So this was 2018, where a lot of things happened lah. So I'm just going to calculate in 2018 how much I've spent. Oh my god, this. Do you remember this? Well, those in Malaysia, I guess y'all know, yeah, this calculator, we use it a lot during secondary school, still have it. At math students. I think mod maths, I don't know whether you use them or not, I can't remember. So yeah, let's start calculating. Okay, so So in 2018, I spent 15,641 ringgit on my baby. The chunk of it was at the end of the year. Okay, so mind you, going back a bit, my car is 2009, so I don't know how you calculate, so I calculate like 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's like 11 years old already, 10, 11 years old. So about 10 or 11 years old car, there's a lot of wear and tear. Yes, you're supposed to change all these items lah. That's what I've been told, and I think it only makes sense. You cannot expect your car to go on forever and ever without changing anything, right? It's upkeep, maintenance, so I think it's proper. So yeah, let's go into 2019. Let's see how much I've spent. Oh, I used cam loop again. Ha ha ha. 297 ringgit. I think I went to Burma's. Not much. So I think I only got like certain things from Burma's at one point of time. So I remember in 2019, I had a problem with my spark plug. Yes, every year there's like something major that happens. Not major, but there's just something that I can remember that year by. So 2019 was my spark plugs. So I went to this service center. I don't even want to talk about the name because in the end I didn't go back to this guy anymore. So I changed engine oil filter. That was 62 ringgit. My engine oil filter was 32 ringgit, and then my label was 30 ringgit. And then, oh, this was 21 February. And then on the 5th of March, I changed my radiator coolant, or top up my radiator coolant, and then changed my radiator tank. So this, I remember this very clearly. It was the day where I went for an Audi drive, and my boyfriend Lenny, he was dropping me off, and then I think he was on the way to work or running some errands. He was driving my baby, and I think my baby fatlanza because I didn't really tell her that he was gonna be driving her. So she was like, "Fuck this shit, flip table! I'm just gonna overheat now." And she literally just smoke started coming out. Lenny had to just stop by the side of the road. It was at Eastin, I still remember, and yeah, called a tow truck, towed it all the way to my mechanic at that point of time, and he changed the radiator tank for me. I guess he did a good job because until now it's okay, touch wood. And the cost of that is 648 ringgit. So on the 29th of March, wow, I visit very frequently. Yeah, my spark plugs had problems. So I couldn't find an appropriate one. A lot of people were telling me you should change it to this is appropriate for your car. I couldn't find that particular model. I went to a lot of places, couldn't find them. So I went to this service center, and this mechanic was like, yeah, no worry, I got you covered. And he changed all my spark plugs for me, 385 ringgit. And then, what's this? Chinhon Moto. Why did I go to Chinhon? Right! Okay. This is, okay, I was like, what's Chinhon Moto? Why so familiar? Okay, so it's spark plug issue, okay? So this one, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit later because, yeah, just put this one side first. So my spark plugs, then another friend of ours, mine and Lenny's, he recommended another mechanic. So this mechanic, his name is James, Avant-Garde. I like him, number one, because he actually explains things to me. He doesn't just look at me and be like, you don't know one. He actually tells me, I can look at him blurry and be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Then he's like, okay, then he'll explain everything to me, which I really like. I trust him with my car, and he's very honest with me. If he hasn't done something, or if my car will be a guinea pig to him, he'll actually tell me the truth. So he'll be like, it's up to you whether you want me to continue or not, you just have to let me know. So, but he's very good at Honda EGs. He's EG guy. I don't know how many he has lah, but yeah, he's a cool guy lah. I'm pretty sure a few of you know him as well. So I went to him and he was like, hey, your spark plug is wrong, it's not the appropriate one. So I told him that yeah, my previous mechanic said it's correct, but he's like, no, it's not. So he replaced my spark plug for me, and his charges are a little bit high, but you can trust him with your car. My spark plugs, it came to 270 ringgit for the set. Labor charges is 150, so it amounted to 420 ringgit. And then I had to change my rear disc plate and my rear caliper pad. Yeah, and my rear calipers. So I got that. Oh, I think I got these parts and excuse me. So I think I got these parts and then I changed it together with the spark plug. So the labor charges was including the change of spark plug and my rear disc plate and rear calipers. So my rear disc plate and rear calipers amounted to 614 ringgit 70 cent. So yeah, that's just that part and everything inclusive lah. Later we calculate, okay? We tabulate later. And then on the 23rd of July, I went back to Avantgarde. What's this? So this is like a normal servicing. So I changed my engine oil to Torco 10W40, and then I changed my oil filter. So all in all came to 585 ringgit. Yeah, 585 ringgit. Whew. So yeah, when I tried Torco for the first time, I felt like my car was very light. But the thing is, the oil is very, very light. It's really, I guess, very subjective what you like for your car, for the feel of your car, what you want for your car. Because I know engine oil, sometimes when it's thick, it protects your car more because when you're going toge or you're driving high speeds and then the oil, when it's heated up, you know, it tends to thinnen. So when it thinnens, when you have a very light oil and it thinnens, it doesn't really give your engine the protection that it needs. However, it really depends on what you want, what you like. So I cannot even remember what engine oil I'm currently on because I haven't serviced my car in a while. Not because passed already, okay? Not because it passed the date already, it's just because I haven't driven it in a while because of the sounds that I was facing. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to drive my car for a while. Yeah. So this, I got a shout out to Jerome. So I had a problem with my fuel pump also. So my spark plug and fuel pump, this is 2019 for me. I was going everywhere looking for my fuel pump. I couldn't find my fuel pump anywhere. So one of my followers, one of our readers, thank you so much. He actually got it from Chin Hon Motor, which is in Singapore, and he was driving all the way to Thailand. And he actually dropped by in Penang because during that weekend we were in Penang. He dropped by Penang just to pass this to me and then he continued on to Thailand. I am so grateful for him because if not for him, I would still not have known that I could have just gotten this fuel pump in Singapore, because I remember getting a quotation from Malaysia. It was like double of this. So in Malaysia it would be, I think, 1,000 plus. This is 300 Sing, so it amounted to about 900 ringgit. But in Malaysia it's like 1,005 or 1,006 if I'm not wrong. So yeah, shout out to Jerome, thank you so much, lifesaver. I remember this so much. Okay, calculation time. So 2019 I spent 3,974 ringgit 70 cent, which is about 4,000 ringgit on my MX-5. And coming to year 2000, I only spent one receipt. So I changed my front, it'd be front stupid stepbird. I cannot read, guys. What is this? I really can't read, but I can remember. So basically I changed my absorber. I didn't change my absorber, I serviced my absorber, and then I think I serviced my absorber and what's this? I really don't know. Front something. Walao eh. Step up, step push. Basically I serviced my absorbers and they oiled my bushings for me because I thought, so what happened was the first mechanic told me that it's your bushing, you have to change your bushing. So I was looking all over the place for bushing, couldn't find bushing. Then I went to this guy, suspension place, and this is Rebel Auto. I'm pretty sure most of you saw videos of Bobby sending his car there, Con sending his car there. So what most suspension shops do is they don't really change your bushings for you just like that. You have to service your suspension or your absorber, then they'll look into the bushing. Then, by the way, if your bushing is changing, then they will do it for you. So for me, what he said was he serviced my absorbers. So right now, what I feel is that you can hear that it's much harsher, but you don't feel that it's harsher. You just hear ta 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 ta, but inside you're actually very comfortable. And he oiled my bushings. Apparently my bushings are okay, you just have to oil them and now it's okay. No sound anymore. It's just my aircon. My aircon's still like off and on. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it goes off. So I really don't know what's going on with my aircon. I really need to go find someone who knows their shit, because I've been going to so many places. No one can seem to fix my problem for me. I can't seem to reproduce the problem. So I'm really not too sure what's wrong with my aircon. It literally sometimes I just driving, I'm not even accelerating, and then it'll just turn off by itself. Like it doesn't click. You know how when you turn on sometimes your compressor you can hear tap, but sometimes it just doesn't tap, and sometimes when I'm just driving it just tap. So I have no clue. So yeah, all in all, I have spent scared of this number, I think 20k lah. I have spent 21,227 ringgit and 70 cents on my car over the span of 2.5 years. Now it's very much. So let's say 2 years lah. Whoa, I spent about 10,000 a year. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, but hopefully after now, my car's okay, just the aircon, but hopefully okay lah. There was a point of time where I was very scared because I needed to change my roof. My roof had some sound when it was going down. It made some ta-ta-ta sound, so I got a second opinion also by one of these Mazda guys, and from one mechanic saying that I had to change the whole mechanism, which was depending which part I needed to change. So it was ranging from 1,000 to the whole mechanism of the roof, which is 8,000, to screw longer. So yeah, I had moments like that, I had experiences like that, and it's quite fun because, okay, not fun for the pocket, but it's a learning experience because I really got close to a lot of MX-5 guys, and a lot of them are very supportive, very good. Whenever you say like, hey, I got problem, everyone will just jump in to help. They really don't care about who you are, and I personally feel like it's a very good platform. It's a very nice, helpful platform. And it's not just cause I'm a girl. I know a lot of you, oh, cause you're a girl. No, I've seen them do it to everyone and anyone. Whenever you need help, you just ask and you shall receive. So yes, when I look at this figure, then I think how nice if when I bought my car 2 years ago, it would have been, I think, 8 years old. I could have bought Evo extended warranty and a lot of things I could have just claimed. But yeah, at that point of time I didn't know about this, and now that's why when I'm sitting here, I'm calculating how much I spent. It makes sense just to buy Evo extended warranty for what, 1,000-2,000 ringgit depending on your car lah, per year. It does make sense, and it covers so many things that I've stated here. So if you don't know what's going on with Evo, go check out what Bobby said, go check out what Con said. They are much better in explaining these things. Basically, we have this Evo extended warranty program, and it covers a lot of things, and depending on your car model, we have different type of costings. You can check out the website in my description below, and just sign up for Evo Club. You know, you have so many things happening in Evo. Obviously right now everyone's just at home, so we are trying to find content every day constantly for you. I'm so sorry today I'm a bit low on energy because I have another ear infection. I want to cry already. I don't know how many pimples are in this damn ear, but I am deaf, so everything is a little bit imbalanced to me. So yeah, Evo Club, you get exclusive invites to some of our events. You get group buys. We're coming up with a lot of group buys. Hopefully after MCO is lifted, then there's so many things that we can offer to you guys, and sign up now while it's still free, because I really don't know whether we'll be charging in the future or not, but in the works, a lot of things happening and a lot of drives coming up. Hopefully by the time coronavirus is cleared up and everyone can go back to their normal lives. And I know it's a tough time now for everyone, so just be safe, be positive. Hopefully everyone is doing okay on their day 9 of lockdown and not going crazy. When I heard that MCO was extending, I think someone messaged me and he was like, oh, 20 more days. Then I was like, wow, 20 more days. And I went crazy. I was like walking up and down the condo a lot. And then he was like, Bing, you okay? He didn't call me Bing, but yeah. Then I was like, I think I'm going crazy. And I just had to calm down a while, just to inhale and exhale a while. But yeah, let me know how your lockdown days are going. I'm so sorry it took me so long to do this. I know I've been telling you guys I've been wanting to do this for a while. So yeah, here it is. Any questions, just hit me up. I'll be happy to answer them. Hopefully I can answer them lah, huh? But this is my experience with my MX-5. If you ask me if I have any regrets, I'll say no. Because through this, I found the love of my life, and if that's not enough of a reason for you to get your car, then I don't know what is. Cause this is like the best slogan. Buy your dream car, get the guy of your dreams. That was for me. And yeah, I think that was enough for me to get my MX-5, even though it cost so much. I'm a very happy person right now. So yeah, any comments, any questions, hit me up below. And stay safe guys. Thank you to all the frontliners. On behalf of Horizon, hope everyone's doing okay at home. Please lah post, share with us your duduk kat rumah, what you doing, your duduk rumah challenge. I think a lot of you are more creative than a lot of us. Sometimes I see your posts, I'm like, wow, this guy quite smart ah. And you females out there, I need you all to speak up more. I need more females coming into the automotive industry. Damn sian, you know, every time I see guys, all talk about same thing man, damn sian. So yeah, I've been talking for too long. Bye guys, hope you guys are okay. Oh yes, by the way, shout out to Colin from Singapore for giving me this shirt. So we had this shirt, won it at Lucky Draw, and I think it's like one of a kind. I've never seen anyone else wearing this shirt. And this is such a dear shirt to me. I don't think I'll ever throw it out because this is an NC1. You see the front grille is like the stupid face one. NC2 onwards is like the smiley, super happy face. Need the bodo face. So yeah, shout out to Colin for giving me this shirt. I'll always remember the time at the petrol station. I was like, I like your shirt. And he was like, okay, I give to you at the end of try 5. Woo! So yeah, shout out to Colin from Singapore. Singapore Malaysians friends. Huh?